Greetings, dear friends. I am Chisba, and welcome back to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Last time, we helped Detective Jowd escape from prison, only to have Inspector Cabanela find him and take him away. Now, we continue with Chapter 10, 11:41 p.m. Now that my assignment to stop the execution has ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I've decided to see Lynne at the Justice Minister's office. Detective Jowd's story about this other murder weighs heavily on me. Should I tell Lynne about it? I just don't know. This time, Lynne isn't dead. The atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. She's not dead, but there's someone who is. But we'll talk to Lynne first. Eek! What kind of greeting is that? I mean, I know I'm a ghost and everything, but... Well, and how did it go? Was Detective Jowd still alive? He'd already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but... You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait, did you say but? I told Lynne about my adventure at the prison. About the other murder, though, I couldn't bring myself to tell her. Inspector Cabanela arrested Detective Jowd? I can't believe it! Yeah, I feel the same way. I can't believe that wherever I go, someone is always dead, either you or someone else. Sorry about that. So who was that laying on the floor there? Oh, you noticed him, did you? That's the Justice Minister. The man who signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. He was already dead when I got here. Shouldn't you have called for help in that case? I guess so. But I'm wanted, remember, for murder. I was hoping we could save him without me getting caught. We, huh? Oh boy. Hey, can you hear me? He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious. Could you rescue him now while he's still unconscious? Instead of talking to him, I bet it'd be faster just to see for yourself what really happened. Yeah, I bet you're right. Down we go, to 4 minutes before his death. Four minutes, 11:31, the minister's office. Notice who it is? It's the purple-haired lady's husband. He is the Justice Minister. Emma? And Emma is the name of his wife. What? Alright. I'll do as you say. This is terrible. Why doesn't she answer? Medicine. Water. such a foolish man. Oh, you woke up. He's a contradiction. Contradiction? The more we search for the truth, the farther into a dilemma we fall. The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too, he loses both. Oh, I don't know. It looks to me like you could have had both of those things just now. He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Or maybe I should say a pathetic man. That's a more fitting word. I don't think this guy gets it yet. That foolish and pathetic man is him. Is that what they call a contradiction? By the way, what's your name? Just call me a seeker of truth. Sidestepped that one, didn't he? First thing Now, I will say this. This is the one I mentioned at the beginning of this. That there was one part of the game where you could screw yourself up. And this would be the chapter. If you don't do things in a certain order here, the fate change will occur, but you won't be able to progress any farther. You literally have to be at a certain point, otherwise you can't continue. And you have to go back to the beginning, because you can't use the fate change. So this one was really annoying for me. But it was the only one that was annoying to the point of I didn't want to do it anymore. So the first thing we need to do is get into the phone, because if you remember, the phone rings. Emma? Oh, excuse me. Look who it is! Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister. Who is this? How did you get this number? We have your daughter. Who is this? Emily's tutor? Would a tutor call you at this hour? No. I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter. What? My daughter, is she alright? Tell me she's alright. Hear for yourself. Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed. What do you want? What are your demands? I believe we already made our demand, though, the other day. Oh, so it was you. And have you complied? Has the execution been carried out? I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job. Yes, of course. They should be contacting me any minute now with the confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping. We are very thorough. You would do well to remember that. And of course, it goes without saying we are watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that. Don't tell the police, is that it? Exactly. All you have to do is your job. Alright, I'll do as you say. I'll make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word. Stay here. We could go there where the kidnappers are, but we wouldn't be able to stop the minister from having his heart attack. So, we stay here. Trace complete. We can go there after we save the minister's life, but we've got to save his life first. A kidnapping, huh? Once again, I'm not sure what the word means, though it's apparently the cause of the minister's attack. Such a useless man. Huh? A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that? Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. I better do something about that medicine. I have to call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Maybe they called the wrong person. This minister doesn't accept the truth easily. He's morally bankrupt. Okay, now you're taking it too far. His wife won't answer for some reason. A wife who doesn't answer her phone. I think I know who that is. Yep. The purple-haired lady. Emma, her name is, apparently. A morally bankrupt man deserves a morally bankrupt wife. Why doesn't that man understand that? Now I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. So what we need to do is stay in this flag. If you notice, we can flap it. That will become important. There's no need to stay in the phone because Emma won't answer. Why doesn't she answer? Here we go. Working himself up into a frenzy. Uh-oh, here it comes. His worry and anxiety have reached their peak. Such a disgraceful man. Huh? If one lives his life in fits, he is bound to be plagued by fits. It's so simple, why doesn't he understand? But there wasn't a chance to rescue him before now. It's not over yet, I can't give up now. Right. Medicine. Water. Right. If you don't get into this fan before the fate change, this is the only time you can get into the fan. Once the fate change happens and you're still down here, you're screwed. Because you have no way of getting to his medicine. So you have to make sure you're in the fan. There, that should help. At least now he's had some water. He's still breathing, apparently, but he looks far from recovered, unfortunately. Such a wishy-washy man. Huh? He can't make up his mind whether to live or die, that's how he lives his life. Okay. At least now I bought some time to get his medicine to him. You see, because he's going to stay there in a catatonic state, the only thing you'd be able to do is wait for the time to run out and he'd have a heart attack again because, like he said, he needs his medicine. Water will only stave off the inevitable. But you wouldn't know to get into the ceiling fan unless you already failed this once. And if it's after the fate change, you literally have to start at the beginning again. So it's like, it can get frustrating. But anyway, spin harder. Get into that, and we get blown over here. And here we are, the medicine bottle. Okay, time for the next step. Now, about this medicine bottle. If the minister's going to make a full recovery, I have to deliver this thing to him. But how is a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? I guess I'll have to just use my head instead. Right, so... you do this. Do. Okay. Go into here. Close the curtain. Get into this arm. Raise it. Okay. Turn the globe around. Spin. Thought bubble. This urn is pretty light. Once an urn is dropped, there's no getting it back. I guess I better think carefully about what I drop and when. So now, we drop this down. That's fine. It's a pretty light frame for its size. There are sure a lot of things that can fall down in this room. He's a fallen man. Huh? He deserves to have everything come tumbling down on his head. I don't know about fallen man, but you talk about him like he's your fall guy. I guess the key here is what order the objects are dropped in. So now we drop this. Go back into the curtain. Draw it back. Get back into the arm. Back up here. And as you can probably guess, there is another urn here. So we have to turn. And swing this. And now we swing. My medicine. There, the minister finally took his medicine. I think maybe he even took too much medicine. Such a greedy man, huh? He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that? Aw, cut the guy some slacks. There, see? Phew, that was a lot of work. Well, hopefully this has taught him a lesson. Huh? He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he's learned something from this experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything. I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. And so the Justice Minister is now back to life, but the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. And apparently our lady detective is the present cause of those furrows. Look, detective. He was sentenced after a fair trial and the man himself wants to be executed. But there was no evidence, all he had was his own confession. But it was no ordinary confession, it was the confession of a esteemed detective. Stay back! I told you I don't want anyone coming near me. Mr. Minister, please listen to me. I might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight. Well, what? So please, just give me a little more time. I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped. Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment. But when he's apprehended, his sentence will be carried out tonight. No. But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. Why did you sign the order all of a sudden? Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister, that's all there is to it. Lynne looks like she's about to rip into the Justice Minister. I think she's forgotten all about me. I think I'll send her a little signal. Cecil, there you are! It sounds like the minister is being very stubborn. That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all. The minister has to have the execution carried out tonight, and he has a very good reason for it. A good reason? I told Lynne what I had learned about the kidnapping. Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter? Apparently. Oh my goodness. But still, that's still no reason to hurry forward with the execution. Why don't you go ahead and sell it to the Justice Minister then? The poor man, I'd hate to do that to him. Oh, by the way, do you think you could carry me? Oh, right, sure, not very handy, is it, having no legs? I love this bit. What are you going to do with that globe? Crack me on the head with it? Oh, this? Pay no attention to this. It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it. By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question, were you talking to somebody just now? But of course, that's not right. I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right? Are you talking about me? Yeah! There's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream. Don't you remember me? My dream is talking to me! So I'm a dream now, huh? Mr. Minister, we know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she? And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again. Your medicine! Oh, what am I going to do? My death row prisoners escaped if he isn't executed tonight. My daughter, my Emily. But what if the execution isn't the right thing to do? Come on, Lynne, if you keep pressing him like that, he's gonna die again. What can I do then? We have to do something about that kidnapping. Until we do that, it'll be impossible to get the minister on our side. That's the way I see it. I think I'll start by gathering info on the kidnapping in the only way I know how. We are going to head to the YMT 2369. I really should pay the kidnappers' hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery. But I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble, so I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. Ow. Okay, so that's chapter 10 done. And considering that I'm choking, on the verge of choking again, I think I need to go off and get myself a drink. So, next time we'll be investigating the kidnapping of the Justice Minister's daughter. So until next time, farewell my friends, and I will see you soon.